Yesterday I played a big Taunt warrior with commencements and dimensional rippers and stuff, and that deck ended up being pretty bad. So today I wanted to try more of a traditional Taunt warrior so that we can maybe take better advantage of the amazing card design that is in formation. So we've still got our Armadillo and Into the Fray, but this time in more of a control warrior shell. We've got Tomb Wardens, which we couldn't really play with Commencement. Still got the Smug Seniors, a couple copies of Scrap Golem, and then 2 Frightened Flunkies. Not a ton of taunts, but with the Discovery from the Flunky, the Generation from Information, and the Smug Senior Death Rattle, I think it's plenty. And other than that, just some traditional control warrior cards: Brawl, Shield Block, Bladestorm. We've got a couple weapons in the deck, a couple Risky Skippers, a couple Armor Smiths. Armor Smiths are also pretty good to just throw behind some big taunt minions. So yeah. And so far this version of the deck has been much more successful. I've started off 7-1 with it, which is a pretty good contrast to the, I think it was like 9-16 that I went yesterday. So yeah, good deck so far. Bladestorm is probably an okay keep against Rogue. Alright, it looks like he's Miracle Rogue or whatever they're calling this deck. I had been playing against a bunch of like weapon rogues and stuff, but today this version seems more popular. Against this build, I probably wouldn't have kept Bladestorm. Anubisath Defender was like the best thing to hit when I was playing the big warrior version. Probably still fine in this deck, especially when I have a Brawl in hand already. Really? You think Questing Adventure is gonna live on turn 3 against warrior? Into the Fray is nice. 3 buffs here. Yeah, I'd probably cast it. See if we can hit another taunt first. Nice. I would hit with the weapon here if it didn't make me overdraw. Wish I could have buffed that with my Into the Fray last turn. I'm a little bit worried that this is going to get Blackjack stunnered or something. But, oh well. Overdrawing a card's not that big of a deal.
I wonder.
Well, I'm punching here. I think I'm gonna have to coin here. Let's just go ahead and equip this Livewire Lance. You hate to see the ooze. Wow, that's really unfortunate for him because I don't play any more weapons.
Quickly.
I can see why he would expect a third weapon, but there isn't one. This thing's pretty big.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Hit him in the face. Could have sent 4 damage into his miscreant, but that didn't seem necessary.
Water is life.
I don't think Lady Vosh is too scary in that rogue deck. Let's play Tomb Warden, I guess. Maybe it's... I mean, Tomb Warden is definitely better. Like, if I can land an End of the Fray or an Armadillo on it. But it's also pretty good here, and I am down 1 End of the Fray.
Don't let the door hit you.
Sure. I did expect that card to come down eventually.
Oh, up to no good? Me too. Is this not the path?
That's a scary 4-drop, but in the immediate sense, it's not very good. Risky Skipper is pretty decent here. I'm sure this is never Bamboozle.
I'll show you who's boss.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
So do I want to Shield Slam either of these? I have seen a questing adventure already. But you could have a second one, you could have an Edwin.
I gotta move.
I don't know. I felt like the Mana Worm was scarier than the Azure Explorer. Maybe Dirty Tricks was the scariest of all, though. But it's not like I can ignore that card forever. Wow, is that worth it? The prep there?
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Quickly.
That was definitely a powerful turn for the opponent. Let's see. Oh. Does this die? Oh, it just dies. Okay.
This place is scary.
Probably a good chance I'm getting ambushed here. These are all pretty bad. Snipe deals 1, that's not too bad. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about snipe dealing 6 potentially. That could have ended really badly for me.
I gotta
Safeguard is big.
No need to worry.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to play Safeguard into the poison minion. I did end up missing 2 armor though.
This place is scary.
He got 2 of those last turn, right?
We will hold the Black Temple.
He got a better minion off that flunky than I did. Do I want to brawl here? I think it makes sense to brawl here. It's just kind of hard to imagine a situation past this point where I would need it. Plus I can play the Anubisath Defender. So yeah, I'm just very solidly ahead on board right now. That's kind of a pain. But I do have enough taunts that I can kind of just ignore it, right? Hippogriff lets me go face.
Don't let the door hit you.
Bounce is the one that can cost 0. Interesting.
What makes something real?
I have a risky skipper here that's pretty good.
This place is scary.
I actually can't play 2 minions with my skipper here. It's kind of annoying. Do I Blade Storm here?
Maybe. I'll take you with me.
This thing also dies in 1 hit.
Amazing.
So does this stop Blade Storm? It probably does, right?
Maybe.
This Colossus of the Moon is really causing me some problems.
What makes something real?
Is he gonna leave up Risky Skipper and play Jandis into it? Because that seems pretty terrible. Armadillo. Well, I guess I'm playing Armadillo here. I don't think there's a reason to trade with this. That's scary. So probably like a secret passage And a couple secrets, maybe? Vendetta, sure. Oh, that's kind of bad, actually.
I'm almost out of cards. The brotherly.
Can I draw a Brawl, please? Bladestorm is pretty decent here.
Maybe.
And then what? I play an Ashtongue Battlelord. If that's my play anyway, I can shield block here, so let's see if we can hit Brawl. Nope. Oh, shield block is good though. Shield block lets me kill Colossus of the Moon, right? Yeah, he can plagiarize Bladestorms if he wants. That's fine. I did give him a shield block shield slam combo, which might not be good. But other than that, I think that was fine. Wow, that's scary. I don't have an activator for Lord Barov, unfortunately. I think this guy just makes sense here.
Cards.
Wow, my opponent is almost out of cards.
Give me a quest.
I didn't really want to take 10 damage here. This is definitely a brawl or bust turn. Looks like bust. I can Barov and trade.
Maybe.
There's just no way I survive if I do that. Well, I don't know. This thing can lifesteal for a lot.
So many choices. Do try to keep yourselves alive.
I think Questing Adventure is scarier than Edwin because it can buff its health. And I think either of them is just going to trade 1-for-1 with the Battle Lord. I think my opponent might just be out of, like, playable cards. Maybe not. Hey, there's Brawl, the first turn that it's not that good. You love to see it. I could still play it here. It just doesn't seem worth it.
So many
Follow my
choices.
lead.
He has 2 Bladestorms and an Ooze in his hand, right? And then one of his last cards is something from Caligos.
Maybe.
And then he has maybe like another Dirty Tricks. Maybe a Prep. If his hand is Ooze, Double Blade Storm, Dirty Tricks, Prep, then his hand is garbage.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Maybe I should have just played the biggest thing here, but I don't know. This has 7 power, this thing only has 3 health. I did miss 2 armor this game, by the way. So if I die here, it could be entirely my fault. Okay, that's not that scary. Two Blade Storms and Ooze. If I brawl and the 7/7 lives, this thing also, I can end of the fray plus this. 7/9. These cards are worthless. I think brawling is the safe play here. He only needs 3 damage to kill me because he can Blade Storm through this. But I don't think this last card is 3 damage.
Almost out of cards. Actually, I'm good.
Okay, it was the Dirty Tricks. That was stressful.
Magni versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin. For Cosmodon!
What do I even keep against Hunter? These are all pretty reasonable. Probably at least toss Information. I guess I can keep all the other stuff.
Nothing but a bunch of big birds!
Always love to see the armadillo.
You here for the tour?
I don't have very effective board clears here. I might shield block, shield slam the Phase Stalker. I don't know if it's worth using the coin though. Actually, I guess I could go Skipper, Armor Smith, shield slam. That might be the better way to do it. I think I don't want to... Oh wait, I'm setting off Pressure Plate either way, so the order doesn't matter. It's not that much armor out of my Armor Smith, but I think if it lets me kill, what was that, 3 or 4 minions, it's probably worth it. And he doesn't even necessarily have a clean kill on the Armor Smith here. Looks like he doesn't. Looks like Kolek definitely would have been the best demon companion for him. Do I want to play Into the Fray here? I think I'm definitely playing one of these spells just to spend the mana. I don't know if I want to Shield Slam at 2/2. But I guess getting this off the board does make my Taunt minions better. Hopefully he doesn't play like Volkelt or Dragonbane or something here.
Let me work my magic. Magical.
Alright, so I have a Barov Bladestorm clear. I'm not that worried about Phase Stalker pulling secrets out of his deck. I think I can just not attack my opponent and still win this game. This is kind of awkward though. It's probably Pressure Plate among these three, so I don't want to Information, even though it's really good with the Dillo.
This place is scary.
Bone Wraith is definitely the best card here.
Maybe.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to play a 4-cost minion. Wow. I feel like not killing the 4/4 here is insane, because now I can check for secrets.
Stay back.
Yeah, wow, Freezing Trap, shocker.
Let me work my magic. We'll be fine. It wasn't that.
Okay, so I got to kill his Dragonbane for free. That was cool. Rest in peace, Armadillo. You did enough, buddy. I'm just chilling. I think there's a good chance there's a second Freezing Trap in play. And attacking into that is just too sad. It could be Explosive plus Pressure Plate. I guess that's pretty likely as well. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I could make the game end faster, but I don't think it's worth it to risk.
I'll show you who's boss.
Playing the risky skipper here just to check for secrets next turn.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
I guess I'll check with this one. Okay, it was another freeze. And it looks like pressure plate.
No need to worry.
So let's continue not playing into pressure plate.
No lollygagging.
No need to worry.
Dead. Nice try, Face Hunter scum.